2-minute mark, okay? That way, it'll give YouTube time to send out the notification. Wait to the 2-minute mark, and then we're gonna get into this. So y'all see the title, y'all. So there are some good deals. Some good deals to take advantage of, okay? So I'm gonna get into it here in a few minutes. If you watch the replay, just go ahead on and fast forward into the 2-minute mark. I will say I will be back doing my daily text scriptures come tomorrow, which is Sunday, November 9th. I will be back on track to start doing my daily text scriptures back November 9th, okay, which is tomorrow, Sunday, okay? So yeah, so I'm gonna wait till the 2-minute mark, wait for y'all to come in, and then we're gonna get this live stream started, okay? Hey Tiki Lynn, hey La Familia, hey Mrs. Charles. Okay, we are almost to the 2-minute mark. Almost there. I hope everybody is having a wonderful Saturday. This is a good time to stock up. 2-minute mark. Okay, so this is a good time to stock up. I had mentioned to y'all some weeks ago to get ready. Now, I didn't know they was gonna do these deals like this, okay? I just know stuff will go on sale. So due to, I guess, with everything going on with snaps, some people got paid half, some people didn't. Now there's a freeze on the ruling of this, so it's people still not getting their food stamps, okay? So I'm guessing the stores is looking at a way to, bundle some stuff together to make it easy on people, okay? So Aldi's and Walmart is the two that I'm about to talk about right now, that you can get some pretty good deals, okay? And mind you, most of y'all celebrate Thanksgiving and stuff like that. Those of you that don't, like myself, don't celebrate holidays, you still can stock up. Food is food, okay? And this is perfect to stock up in your emergency pantry. This is a perfect way to be able to get things for your food stock up. It just is what it is. You got to get it while the getting is good, okay? So let's go ahead and get into it. We're going to start with Aldi's, all right? So I'm going to turn y'all around. Okay. My glasses on. And we're going to start with Aldi's, okay? So, hope y'all can see. But I'm going to read it off to you anyway. So, this is Aldi's, all right? And Aldi's is doing a $40, okay? $40. And you get a whole turkey. I'm gonna say, okay, I'm gonna do it with the amount. One whole turkey, okay? And it say down here in the small writing, it's a 14-pound Jenny O turkey, okay? So you get one whole turkey, you get one chicken broth, one condensed cream of mushroom soup, one evaporated milk, one Hawaiian sweet rolls, one miniature marshmallows, 2 cans of green beans, 1 can of 100% pure canned pumpkin. You get 2 boxes of shells and cheese macaroni. You get 3 of the brown gravy mixes. You get 1 poultry spice and herbs. You get 1 thing of French fried onions, 1 pie crust, 2 chicken or cornbread stuffing. You get 1 thing of whipped dairy topping. You get 1 3-pound bags of onions, yellow onions. You get 1 baby peeled carrots. I'm guessing the bag of baby peeled carrots. You get 1 bag of celery, 1 bag of cranberries. You get a 3-pound bag of sweet potatoes and a 10-pound bag of russet potatoes for $40 at Aldi's. You do that deal a couple times, and everything here except for that dairy topping, you can put that's like whipped cream, you can put that in the freezer. It'll last a while. You can put them Hawaiian rolls in the freezer, because y'all know I freeze my bread. I told y'all when I worked at Walmart, I worked there 3 different times. I was a cashier each time, but then one of those times they pulled me from the register to help out in another department. Guess what that department was? It was frozen dairy. So I also put up a lot of their breads. Them Hawaiian rolls and stuff, they are frozen. I had to put them in the back first thing in the morning on the shelf. They were still hard and frozen. Pull all the ones that had been put on the shelf the day before in the front. So when people pull, they will pull the ones that is not frozen to give the other times to defrost. They are frozen. They're frozen. That's why I be telling y'all, some things with Walmart, I just know, because I have a couple years with working with them. Okay. In different departments. So yes, you can freeze your Hawaiian rolls. So, any bread. So let's see, those marshmallows, you probably can put them in the freezer. I don't know. I'd see that. But you got a lot of canned goods. You got a lot of spices. Those sweet potatoes, you can chop them up and put them in a Ziploc bag and put them in the freezer. You do that with the russet potatoes and the sweet potatoes. So everything on here, you really could extend the life of it and have it in your prepper's pantry, because your prepper's pantry should be more than just your shelves. It also should be your freezers, okay? So, yeah, I think that's a win-win situation. That's a lot for $40 with everything, with the the prices of everything. All right, so let's go ahead and shift over here. Okay, over here is Walmart. So I'm gonna read out to you now. Walmart don't say theirs is on the is $40. They put feed and 10, because mind you, they say Aldi say they feeds 10 people. Over here it say it's feeding 10 people for Walmart under $4 per person. Under $4 per person. So 4 times 10 is 40. So I guess this is gonna be $40 here, right at 40. So Walmart says you can get a butterball turkey, 13.5 pounds. Okay. And they made sure they put the lowest since 2019. Who was in office 2019? All right then. Okay. We already know what that's about. All right. So, now you have, so you can get that. You can get the Kinder's fried onions, 4.5 ounce. They got Campbell's cream of mushroom soup, 10.5 ounce, 1 can. You get the stovetop turkey stuffing, 20 pack, 2 by 6 ounces. Okay. You get the Great Value dinner rolls, 12 count. You get fresh russet potatoes, 5-pound bag. You get fresh cranberries, 12-ounce bag. Great Value baby carrots, 2 pounds. Great Value corn, 15-ounce can. You get 3 cans of that. Great Value green beans, 14.5 ounce. You get 3 cans of that. Great Value artisan macaroni and cheese, 12 ounce. You get 3 boxes of that. Great Value brown gravy mix, 0.87 ounces. You get 2 of those. You get a Great Value pie crust, Great Value evaporated milk, 12 ounces. And you get the Great Value pumpkin, 100% pumpkin, 15 ounces. Now, what I noticed with this, Walmart is giving you a deal, but still making money off their products. Okay? Over here with Aldi's, the shells and cheese macaroni, you get 2 boxes. Over here for the macaroni and cheese, so who cares what shape it is, you trying to feed your gut. Macaroni and cheese, you get the 12 ounce, 3 boxes. Okay? Let's see. They potatoes, Aldi's give you a 10-pound bag, russet potatoes. But over here with Walmart, you get what are potatoes at? fresh russet potato 5-pound bag. So Aldi's gonna give you more potatoes. I don't see no sweet potatoes over here on Walmart's list, so that's like a I want my sweet potatoes. Let's see. I didn't see them giving you no whipped cream. None of that. It in them dinner rolls is great value. Corn is great value. Now, what you call it? Aldi's don't give you no corn, but the green beans you get 3 cans with Walmart, but you get two. Let me see. You get 2 cans with Aldi's. Aldi's turkey is a 14-pound Jenny O turkey, and you get a 13.5-pound butter. If you ask me, I think Aldi's, and I don't even shop at Aldi's because a lot of their stuff don't agree with me. And Aldi's be having a lot of recalls. I voice my opinion with that. That's just part of my OCD, just like yeah. But I'm actually looking at Aldi's. I don't know what they brands would be because they're not really specifically putting brands as long as you meet the requirements. Yeah. Either way, whichever one you like. Either way. But yeah, I'm just looking. Walmart don't give you no spices, but most people got spices, okay? And if you don't, I encourage you to get your, not just your black pepper, your salt and stuff, get your ground mustard, get your nutmeg, get your cinnamon, get those type of spices. You can go to Dollar Tree and get those. Those you should always have on hand. Especially if you really, really cook, you will have those on hand. I keep every spice I can on hand. Because I use it for different things, But yeah, so those are, $40. You go get you make a little $40 here and there, and go ahead and use that and stock up. That's a win-win situation, y'all. I think it's a good deal. Okay, I think, and I'm definitely going to, if it's God's will, take advantage of some of these because it gives you a variety of stuff to stock up on. Now, yeah, it gives you a variety of stuff to stock up on. Okay, so say something, but I already know people with notepads in here, so I just hold it and just give it to y'all when I give it to y'all. But I think it's a good situation. I think it's a good deal. Okay, let's see. Hey, La Familia. I don't do holidays either, but baby, I'm with these deals all day. That is a steal. Yes, ma'am. What? Yes, it's a good stock up. It's good to start your prepper pantry. Because we're going to need it, y'all. Because, see, a lot of people thought that it was going to be okay when, they was going to give out them snaps. But we just saw that the Supreme Court, okay, the judge ordered for them to pay full payments of the snaps benefit. But we just saw that the Supreme Court put a freeze on that. And they were saying in order for them to give people the full payment for the snaps, it was going to take away from I'm guessing the nutrition, I guess it's the WIC. And so they don't want to do that. So the Supreme Court froze that. So that went, so from my understanding, some people got $4. Part of the half that it's crazy. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. So take advantage of these deals, okay? I tried to tell y'all ahead of time to be looking for these deals if we was coming into the season. I did not know most stores was going to do this, but due to the situation, things is changing. And to be honest, these stores is looking out for themselves too. But it do benefit us a little bit. But they looking at, people money funny. They ain't getting these EBTs. If I can put something together, and that's $40 a pop every time you do it. So they making something, okay? But that's all right, though, because you can stock your shelves, okay? You can stock your shelves. And there's other stores that's doing it. I am going to try to, let me see. I may be able to tell you right here. Let's see. How y'all doing today while I pull this up? I am wonderful. Got a lot of much needed rest, y'all. And I'm gonna tell y'all in a vlog. Let me go ahead and say, my daily text readings will start back tomorrow, November 9th. Okay, we'll start back tomorrow, November 9th. My daily text scripture readings, I will start those back. I did not. I just been, trying to get some stuff in order and all that type of stuff. But that will be starting. But I got a lot of rest. I'm on board. Just been prioritizing things to get this cholesterol together so I can be on, I know somebody told me they wanted to do the weight loss journey with me. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it, honey. I am down for it. Let's see. Okay, so I do have stores offering Thanksgiving meal deals in 2025. Okay. Let me go on down here and see what we got. Okay, Amazon. Amazon is doing, for those of you that order through like Amazon, I guess Amazon Fresh or something, they said they have a meal deal. Aldi's do, Lindo do, LIDL. We got one like probably about an hour away. Lindo groceries. So those of you that have that store, they doing one. Everybody is doing so. Lindo says that theirs is a $10, 10 people feast for $36. Let's see these stores are trying to compete with each other. Lindo says theirs is to feed 10 people for $36. Okay, so wait a minute now. I don't think so. Sam's Club. Sam's Club is helping families enjoy a gourmet Thanksgiving dinner without breaking the bank. Now, let me put y'all on something. Last I heard, Sam's Club and Walmart on Sam's Club. Okay, so, yeah. The retailer announced its member mark Thanksgiving meal, which serves up to 10 people for under 100. Yeah, see, they tripping. The meal features a full spread of Members Mark favorites, including smoked turkey 11.1 ounce, Yucatan Gold mashed potatoes 64 ounce, pumpkin pie 58 ounce, sweet potatoes 4.2 pounds, green beans with cranberries and sliced almond 1. Green beans with cranberries and sliced almonds. 1.9. Sam's Club is doing one, y'all. They lost me with they special with they lost me with that. Target is doing one. Target announced the return of its popular Thanksgiving meal for $4, now priced at under $20. So Target is doing one. We know Walmart is doing one. Let's see. Look like that's the only ones that I see on here. So it's Walmart, Amazon, Target, Aldi, Sam's Club, Lindo is who is doing the ones that I see on this article. Okay, so y'all, whatever you have in your area, take advantage of these stores and what they doing, so you can stock up. You're right. They blocked the SNAP benefits. That yeah. Let's see. Okay, Yolanda said Amazon Fresh has a pretty great deal as well, starting on the 12th. Oh, for real? Yolanda, I'm gonna have to look and see what all they got. I think we got one in Wilmington. I think Amazon Fresh is in Wilmington. I know it's not offered here in Jacksonville. Cause I do want to apply for that once we get it, but far as the Amazon part of it, cause right now I'm working Amazon, but it's not fresh. We don't have the Amazon Fresh part yet. Let's see, PNG. Hey PNG. Plus Walmart Thanksgiving meal deal is cheaper than it was in 2019. But they also had more items in the meal deal in 2019 than they do this time. That's the gag they didn't mention. Oh wow, a lot familiar. See, why they trying to be, funny a little bit. But I'm going with all this go round. Thank you so much. You're welcome, La Familia. You're welcome, hon. You're right. They block SNAP benefits. Sad. Yes. Hey, Shatika. Danny. Hey, Danny. The stores need to make money to stay in operation. The workers' hours get cut, or they get laid off, or stores will close if they can't to stay open. This SNAP freeze is affecting all of us. Oh yeah, it is. It is. My only issue with stores like Aldi's and Lindo is that the majority of the products are foreign, and please make sure you read the ingredients. Like, yeah, I don't eat from Aldi's and those places because the food don't digest with me. And like I say, a lot of recalls, Aldi's have a lot of recalls, and it may be because of that reason, PNG, let's see. Hey, Andrea. Hey, honey. I was looking for canned fruit in Dollar Tree on Thursday, and I'm glad I read the ingredients. Then my eyes went straight to the warning. Like, look, I'm gonna tell you, Yolanda, I am just opting for a lot of frozen fruit and vegetables. Um, they're easy, and you can dehydrate them if you want to preserve them past the freezer stage. You can take them straight out of your freezer and put them on a dehydrator. And that way we ain't got to read labels for it because they are putting so much junk. So much junk. You know? So much junk in this stuff. You know? So really we just have to really be on guard either way. I'm going to tell y'all something that I paid attention to. Remember I was telling you about my cholesterol level. I thought about something. Not the doctor I have now, but my other doctor, she left, the one that did my physical last year. She left the office. I don't understand why she didn't tell me that I was 1 point from being over with my cholesterol. She didn't. I was 99. They want you less than 100. Had the doctor would have told me, then I would have been able to catch it even sooner. She could have said, you getting close, you right there, you in the green, but you right there, that would have helped a lot. When I look back and look at my thing that I didn't look at last year, so when I say that, we have to look out for ourselves a lot. We do. We have to look out for ourselves. We have to know what we putting in our body, what we eating and stuff, because sometimes, you go, yes, you need to go and have your physicals, know your numbers, but just pay attention to things detail. I look over my stuff detail now because, some things just, you just don't know. So I am being very cautious about what I put in my body now because it's, as far as these stores, it's about making money. It's about making money. Well, whoever gonna charge them cheaper to get this product in, they're not worried about what's in it. They're not worried about none of that. It's making money. You know what I'm saying? So we literally have to, be careful. It was sliced pears. See, I'm going to buy it. Look at the labels, buy it to stock up, to stock up. But I'm gonna also be very careful, and you can't even really trust that the labels is putting everything on there. But all we can do is hope. That's why with a lot of my canned goods, I pour that liquid out and rinse my stuff off and then add my own, thing. Because like with fruits and stuff, now you still have whatever has been preserved in sitting inside of the product, but you can limit it because you can make your own sweetener. And just say if you had a can of something and you juice off, you can make your own sweetener to pour over it, for when you get ready to eat it. Depending on what you like to use, you can make your own sweetener and do that. I was about to say that people are all about money and it's up to us. Yes, it is. It is. It is. And that goes down to when you go to the doctor, when you buying food and stuff, you have to literally pay. Ain't nobody gonna look out for you like you gonna look out for yourself, you know? So be mindful when we get these. That's why I am buying a lot of frozen things because I know that I can just say one day I'll be like, okay, I'm gonna dehydrate some berries. I can just go to the deep freezer, get it, throw it on the dehydrator, and make dried blackberries. Then I can take those dried blackberries, put them in a blender or a coffee grinder, and make a powder out of it. That powder, I can use that in dishes and everything, you know? So I'm trying to take advantage. I know it might have sounded crazy when I first told y'all, but hopefully some of y'all are able to see now. It's a lot of junk that they are putting in different things, you know? Now, am I still gonna buy canned goods and stuff when I said yes, yes, yes. But I know in an emergency situation, if I got time, I can always boil. Just if I open some green beans, and sorry, y'all, I'm burping because I'm full. I'm full. I'm trying to keep from being sleepy. Just say if I open a can of green beans, and the ingredients say this, I open them green beans, throw them in a boiler. I pour the juice off, throw them in a boiler, add some water, boil them for about 5 or 10 minutes. Pour that water off from them, or you can add you a little vinegar to some water, put them in there, boil it 5 or 10 minutes, get it a rolling boil. Pour that off, pour you some fresh water, and that takes a lot of junk that they done preserved it in out of your food. Once you learn those little techniques, then you can literally buy stuff and kind of make it a little bit more healthier depending on what they have preserved it in. You know what I'm saying? Um, hey Lena, doing good, and you? So you can do different little things that will help you if you're concerned about what's being put in it, you know? So just keep those things in mind. But as for a lot of processed stuff like spam and stuff, I am not buying. Y'all know when I do my purpose pantry, I always try to stick to. I try to, but I did because everybody was like, "Oh, you need vitamins, you need this and that," and I listened to that, knowing that no, you don't. Um, Chicken that say it's in water, that's pretty much what I'm going for. Keep them. The Great Value is the one I've been buying. And it's canned chicken 4-pack in water. Now, I would tell you it's more than water because it can be salty. But I rinse that off. I pour, depending on what dish, I add a little vinegar to it. I pour that water out, put it in a bowl, add a little vinegar to it, add some water, kind of wash that chicken, pour it off. And yes, I'm talking about cooked canned chicken. And then I use it for whatever I need to use it for. I want that gooey stuff and all that stuff off from it. So it's an extra step, but it is, you know, it's worth it. I'm saying, hey, Big Niecy, it's worth it. So, yeah. And now getting good ideas from you. I am glad, Lena. So, yeah, y'all. So, listen, I wanted to bring that to y'all attention. What your girl about to do, because let me tell you, last night, oh my goodness, the wee hours of the morning. Well, last night, I cooked a big pot of spaghetti. And I didn't go live doing it because y'all already seen me make my spaghetti. But I didn't do it in the multi-cooker. I didn't do it in the pressure cooker. I did it on the stove in a big stock pot. Because I told y'all, I get overwhelmed and cannot be on here interacting and give y'all information when I'm overwhelmed at home. And when I'm overwhelmed at home, I tend to not eat right. I don't eat enough and I don't eat right. Hence, that's why I was eating out a lot. Blood sugar was dropping. Got to get some quick at this point. And it always was some junk, okay? So I said, you know what? I was tired. But I said, no, this going to help me. I made a big pot of spaghetti. I have to put some in my, remember I had bought the meal. I got all them bento meal prep things I did a couple months ago. I showed them to you. I got some that's not even open. And that's just how life go. You get so overwhelmed, you get thrown off the task you supposed to be on. Okay? I'm gonna do our meals up. We had spaghetti for, because we got up late. We had spaghetti for lunch. Okay? Brunch. I'm gonna say that. I'm full as a tick right now. I'm so full. So what I'm thinking is, I don't know if we'll do spaghetti again for dinner or do something more easier, because I think everybody is extremely full right now. I don't know. But our salads and stuff like that, I need to go ahead and meal prep that stuff. I'm thinking about doing that tonight, so I'll probably come in live. But let me tell y'all, I put that multi-cooker on in crock pot mode. Yes, I did. And I put that pressure canner on, but I put it, not pressure canner, pressure cooker on in crock pot mode. Yes, I did. So right now, there's a big pot still, well, half a big pot of spaghetti. Kudos, got that. Then I made curry leg quarters. Slow cook curry leg quarters. Once I get this all up, then I will do a recipe for y'all. Yeah. But I did curry leg quarters. Saying that for a reason. Curry leg quarters in the crock pot. Slow cooked. Okay? Slow cooked with my curry sauce. I was so tired, and y'all know I like to put onions and everything. And I was like, I don't feel like cutting up no onions. But I got to, though, to make this right. Then someone was like, dang, 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 didn't you buy them peppers and onions frozen for times like this? Yes, ma'am, I did. So I went right on over there and got that frozen bag with bell pepper, green bell pepper, red bell pepper, and onions already, and put it off up in there. And oh my goodness, the kids woke up to my mom, it smells so good up in here. So I have that I'll make a couple of meals out of for us. And then, and the other thing, because I let everything slow cook about, it was about 2 something in the morning. It seemed like I do a lot of stuff at 2 something in the morning, right? If y'all been watching the vlogs. So, it's like, in the other one, I had some fryer thighs. I was going to put them in the air fryer, but I was too tired to stand there. So I said, no, y'all go on in this pressure cooker, but you're going in crock pot mode, because it has different modes on. You can slow cook. So I said, okay. I throw some barbecue sauce up in there, a little bit of salt, some peppers and onions, and cut that bad boy on. I cooked everything on low for 8 hours. And so now all I got to do is do sides. All I got to do is put everything up. And then I don't have to worry about, then I have to work on making up our breakfast. So that'll be easy, because what I want to do is like, and I told y'all I had did it. I showed y'all, and I was like, it made the best. But then I started not being at home. And then when I picked up, well, recently when I got on with Amazon, that's another thing, not being at home. So I said, okay, because I need to go in there and pull out everybody breakfast. Excuse me. I need to go in there and pull out everybody lunch. And I need to go in there and pull out everybody dinner. I don't have time with trying to do a purpose pantry, trying to do my garden outside, trying to do an indoor garden, and then trying to film and all that. We still haven't even filmed for the other channel because it's been so overwhelmed. So if I could get the food portion out the way, that when it's snack time or whatever, I want everything bagged up individual, just here. And that's where I'm trying to go. So when I say meal prepping, that is what I'm trying to do. Get back on track with that, because I used to do that years ago, and it was so freaking easier. And I used to like just freeze a lot of stuff, but I had to take it out, defrost. And now I want to do it even better, to where I just take it out. If it's 5 containers need to come out, take them out, and once they defrost for the next day, everybody just throw it in the microwave and heat it up. Throw it in the microwave and heat it up. Simple as that. But it's already made, So that right there is what I'm trying to do. Let's see. because I've gotten green beans where some are dark and some are light. Go figure. Just cooked spaghetti last. You cooked spaghetti last night too, Lena. Yes, 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 honey. Hey, Shonda. I made a big batch of Olive Garden zuppa Toscana soup and had a good amount to freeze for another meal. I know that's right, Yolanda. I know that's right. Let's see. Good. A great breakfast I make is loaded egg bites baked like mini muffins. I make them oatmeal muffins. Yeah, I had did the egg bites muffins a couple of months ago. Everybody really, really liked them in the muffin pan and all that. Everybody really, really liked them. I probably gonna make some more, but right now I need to do my cold breakfast stuff, you know. Let's see. Just getting everything on track, which I'll show y'all all that. But look, y'all, let me get off of here because, like I say, I'm happy that I'm kind of over that. But while it's still warm outside, oh, okay. I was just reading a comment. Somebody had left a comment, and I can say it because they left it publicly. It wasn't privately. But they just left a comment on one of my videos and said that they got their blood work back and their LDL cholesterol was high too. And they said they eat healthy and they work out, but they need to eat more leafy greens and more cardio. So, yeah, so so that helps out a little bit, though. Not that they have high LDL cholesterol too, but it just show that what we really needs to do, and this is nice to know that, so that's why. Remember, I had told who in here remember me saying even weeks ago, before I even had my physical, what did I say? I said I'm prepping, because I even did a vlog where I had the salads in there. Oronde, you remember me saying we need to eat a salad a day? A salad a day. It was almost like, I'm going to say God was going ahead on prepping me because he already knew. I had said we need to eat a salad a day, and I had made salads. And reading that comment, and all, Yolanda said you did. Before my, and then this person said they got to eat more leafy greens and more. They work out and all this, and they eat healthy, but they bad cholesterol was still high. So I know one of the big things is leafy greens, and oh my goodness, y'all, I'm growing them. I'm growing them. I'm growing them. I understand exactly what you're saying. Yes, Andrea. So it's like, we got to do it. We got to do it. We got to do it. So that just motivated me even more, because that's somebody that, and then I went to this Facebook group where it's lower your LDL, and I see a lot of people say they eat healthy and stuff, and they still was high, but they wasn't eating leafy greens. I keep hearing leafy greens. And but even before this, I told him, I said we need to eat a salad a day. Lunch needs to be a salad, okay? Because with me cooking like this, you're gonna get your meat and stuff for the day with your dinner. During the day, I'm trying to have it to where we get all our fruit, our leafy greens. You'll still have some animal protein. Cause see, everything ain't meat, because you need animal protein. For those of us that need animal protein, but we get that from eggs and stuff. That is still, if it's chicken, eggs, or quail, that's still a meat protein, an animal protein. Um, high cholesterol can also come from baked good, cookies, cakes. And I have been eating the sweets, honey. I have been drinking the Coca-Colas. I have been having the root beer. Your girl have been indulging. Okay. I'm just glad I'm not extremely high. I'm over and I'm high, but I'm over. I gave y'all, if y'all watched the live stream, y'all saw y'all heard my numbers, okay? I'm but it's not like in the 200s for each one of them, because I know that's like, you know, but I'm high. So it's a thing. But I know, yep, a lot of sweet stuff, it turns into fat and it would do it. And oh Lord Jesus, I had been putting it down, honey. I had been putting it down. I'm guilty at that. Okay? I'm guilty at that. Arugula is real tasty. I'm gonna have to give me some seeds down for it, honey. I'm about to give me some seeds. But this is a lifestyle too. And I'm excited about it. If nothing else could put the fire under my tail to do it, and set it 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 and set it. And set it and set it and set it. And wasn't doing it. You know what I'm saying? So if this gonna put the fire in me to do it, you say, hold on, kale is linked to cancer. Huh? Yolanda, where you get that from, honey? Love arugula. So, yeah, I do it now. But I literally had been, I've been eating what I want. No gallbladder. I've been eating what I want. And now that I know last year I was teetering, but I was in the green, so they didn't say nothing. And then this 18 months later, you know, and when I look back after that gallbladder, 2023, I was, whoo. Or maybe I understood. Yeah, you probably understood, honey, because I'm sitting here like, come on, nah, don't. Kale is a leafy green. What? I don't know, honey. I don't know how you got that, Yolanda. I don't know. I don't know what you heard, honey. I don't know. Someone else said it earlier. Oh, somebody said it earlier. Let me go up and see. I don't see it, honey. I'll probably be overlooking something. I didn't see that one. Um, oh, it fights against, yeah, different. A lot of the leafy greens and stuff do. So, so yeah, so far as this cholesterol though, I see leafy greens for everything. Like I say, I'm not happy that this person having the same, but they saying they eat right and stuff and work out, but they need more leafy greens. So that tells us something. So I should have stuck with what I had said we was gonna do, was eat a salad a day. And the way I show y'all the way we gonna be eating is the way I used to eat. Okay. And I didn't have no issue. So I know I'm gonna get the comments like I used to. Oh, that's not enough. If you want to sit up and eat 600 calorie meals and wouldn't sit and go back and eat it again and eat whatever you want to put out it, that is you. Okay, if that's what you choose to do. But do not criticize me, because we eating the way we need to eat, okay, for our bodies, our household, how we need to eat, okay. So when we have a salad with maybe, with probably maybe a few little croutons on it or whatnot, you may see some turkey bacon, just a little bit on there, but a lot of leafy greens and tomatoes and stuff. That's how we eat. Some people, when I was doing stuff like that, some people would come into my, they not getting full. That's the ones that's sitting up eating whatever. Your body do not need all that at one time. 6 meals a day. 3, regular size, and 3 snacks. But the key is to eat multiple times. And I know this, and I wasn't doing it, but that's what we need to do. Salad for lunch each day, and you can make so many different types of salad. I think people make taco salad. different. It's what you put on it. Don't get fooled by having a salad and putting all that salad dressing on it, okay? Had that fat salad dressing, that just canceled out the whole salad, the whole healthy part of it. If you putting a lot of processed meats and stuff on it, you canceling out the healthy part of the salad, okay? So what I'm trying to do is maybe have oatmeal with fruit and stuff in the mornings, or yogurt and fruit and stuff in the mornings, boiled peanuts and stuff as a snack leading up to that lunchtime. That lunchtime, a nice fresh salad with egg. I got my quail, so we put quail eggs on. About 2 quail eggs should not be too bad because they are high. Quail eggs are high in cholesterol, so you don't want to overdo it with those. Chicken eggs are a lot better, so maybe just cut up some chicken eggs on there. Maybe put 1 quail egg and maybe two chicken eggs cut up because they supposed to be healthier, okay, good for the bad cholesterol. And put you some tomatoes and stuff on there. You don't even have to use ranch and Thousand Island and all that fatty. You can get the low fat if you want, but all your salads don't have to taste the same, because you can do like a olive oil and lemon juice. How many has been with me a couple years ago when I tried to go vegetarian and I was making up my own salad dressings? Was there anybody in this live stream remember that? I was putting it in mason jars. I was squeezing the lemons. I was doing everything natural. And I stopped because I needed meat. Instead of just incorporating meat and continuing to eat like that, I stopped altogether because my body had kind of got like, honey, somebody had said I knew that wasn't going to last long because I need that animal protein. And one thing and that's another thing, eating for your blood type. I am in the O family. There is certain things that we need, okay? Depending on your blood type, there are some things you may not need, okay? Sonda, remember, Big Niecy, remember. See, I need to get back to that. You can make your salad taste different with doing different type of, little things. I know back in the day when I was like on my healthy stuff, I would make my own fruit dressing. Them same frozen fruits that I told you to buy so they don't spoil. You can throw them in a pot. You can slow cook that down, turn it into like a little what they call it, like a little syrup or whatnot. Don't be adding no sugar or nothing to it. For some of it, depending on which one you're doing, you can add just a little vinegar to it. And you can make your own little blackberry dressing, your own little raspberry dressing, whatever the case may be. I'm type O2 and have meat, or I will go and crash mode. And that's me. That's me. And see, another thing was when they told me red meat. The doctor that I had before the one now, because the one before she left the whole office or whatnot, she told me to eat red meat. And like I said, if she would have told me I was already close to that margin, then I would have, but I can't curl with spilled milk, can't go back, I can only change now, and then I should have looked at it myself. I looked at it, but I didn't, I just went out, yeah. But those are, you have to know those things. I have to have meat. Meat is not, but I can have meat. I don't have to have red meat. I don't have to have pork. I can have, as long as it's an animal protein, I will be good, because like you said, I will crash if I don't have any meat. If I don't have any animal protein, I can't just do it often. So that's why I say adding the eggs, because that's an animal protein, So there are so many things we need to do, but we also need to incorporate this same stuff when we are stocking up our prepper's pantry. You can't go and just have everything in there and half of it you can't eat, or half of it gonna make you sick, or you can't. You got to know what you're putting in there, okay? So with that being said, y'all, I need to get off of here because I'm gonna go back live out in Amazing Grace Garden, okay? Because I got a couple things I need to finish up out there. Let me see. It's 3:02. See, if I don't get up early enough, the day gonna went by, okay? I'm debating if I even want to go out there and just, let me see, tomorrow gonna be 78. I may just go out there tomorrow, but definitely I'm gonna go into Amazing Grace Garden 2.0. That's the indoor garden. And so I'll probably come back and go live with y'all because I do have some seeds I want to drop. I do want to show y'all an update on my seeds that's out there and my plants that's out there. For those of you that's growing indoors, you can see me doing it. So I do need to do that. So yeah, I may not go outside because I know at this time I'm going to have to fight mosquitoes, and it's 76 degrees right now out there. I'm trying to think what I did. Mostly everything needed to be done yesterday. Oh, I was supposed to replant my garlic for the inside, and I didn't. And it's out there in the tray. So yeah, indoor garden live stream coming up here in a few minutes. Okay, like I said, my daily text scripture readings will start back tomorrow. Okay, Sunday, November 9th. We'll start back tomorrow. Okay, so no, I did not. We're just gonna pick up with November 9th and keep pushing it from there. So no, I did not give up on that or stop. I just hadn't been able to. So yeah. So if y'all want to, get motivated or anything like that for us, the indoor garden, I will be back here in a few minutes. Let me see. I do chicken and seafood, red meat once a month. It doesn't work good for me. Got you. Red meat always have bothered me, but I was just trying to get my iron up. I was trying to get my iron up. MGL, I know you grow a lot of Swiss chard. Did you know that it makes a good powder for adding to anything that you prepare? Also, it's good for weight loss. What? What Big Niecy? I've never made Swiss chard powder, but honey, you know I'm gonna do it, right? I'm going to go out here and drop some Swiss chard seeds here in a little bit. Let's see. Thank you so much for that, honey. Cause I gotta get my stuff up. I gotta get my powders up and everything. I've been playing around. I like my $1,000. Oh, I love $1,000, but I stopped eating it for years because it gives me indigestion so bad. It does. With bacon flavor, but sometimes I'll make my dressing with olive oil, oregano, black pepper, lemon juice, garlic powder, and some olive juice from the olives. Got you, Lena. Got it, PNG. Thank y'all for hitting the thumbs up button. I appreciate it. PNG, thank you for telling everybody. Start. So, look, y'all, let me get off of here. Hopefully they send out notifications. I will be back. God say the same. We're going to do indoor live screen. We're going to do indoor garden. I got some stuff I need to get together out there. So, yeah. So, I will see y'all back here in a little bit. Yeah. Oh, and let me just say this. Y'all, I be laughing at some of these comments. Somebody decided late last night to leave me a comment about my head bunny. They call it my hair that I had on my head yesterday, which I was finna go outside. But anyway, talking about, what did this person say? It made me look lazy and don't care about how I look. Now, I did respond. And they ain't responded back. But let me tell y'all something. I asked this question. I said a couple more things, but I asked this person 2 things. Do you have a garden? And do you have an emergency pantry? And that's what I'm going to start responding to these fools about in the comment section. Like little comments like that. They want to say little stuff. Somebody had the nerve. I saw the comment. Gonna tell me to shut up. People can copy me if they want to. Which I think is the individuals. I say, you know what? I'm going to let their dumb comments just stay right there. But this one, I know darn well I don't come on here looking like anything, any kind of way. But it's meant to bring people down. It's meant to bring people down, y'all. I laughed at it because these are the things. A lot of times when people sit up, and I know it's the same couple people, okay, that's on the fake accounts, okay. People will sit up and won't have nothing, okay? And they be mad about that. And when I say won't have nothing, I'm talking about, you know, far as the gardening, trying to grow your own food, trying to stock up, those type of things. Some people don't care about doing that, or they think you crazy. And you know, this the funny thing. When a person, you can tell when a person or sour puss ain't got nothing to say. Cause what we was talking, it was on the video about the cholesterol and the accident, that live stream. They left it on there. That's all you can say. That's all people can. People, you can tell when people have to try to nitpick with the smallest thing, because really they don't have much to say. They really don't have much to say. So I said, for the ones that leaving these little fake comments, going to creating all these accounts and stuff, and some of them got accounts from years ago and they just changed the name on it. Cause it say this person done left 3 messages on my channel, but I can't see them. So that means they probably deleted them. Okay, I only saw that one. So my thing is, make sure when you know you're doing something that is beneficial for yourself and you're saying things that's right in front of you, please understand people will try to break you at all costs. And you got to be able to read through and tell when that's an old jealous polecat, miserable polecat trying their best. Trying their best. You hear what I'm saying? And that's where I'm at. So when y'all see me respond in the comment section, you're probably gonna have, I'm probably gonna start asking people, them the ones that want to be like, I'm gonna start asking them 2 questions. You know, are they prepared? Do they have it? Because if you ain't doing nothing like that, you really ain't even, on my particular level. You know what I'm saying? So I thought that was like really, really funny. That people is still sitting up, doing those type of things, especially, you know, on a channel where somebody is trying to help others, or you're trying to do something positive. You know what they say? You ain't doing something right, or people ain't talking, or people ain't trying to bring you down, or whatever the case may be. Um, okay, or whatever the case may be. So stay focused. Stay focused. If you're not trying to grow food, try to grow it indoors. Just try something. If it ain't nothing but some greens, like I told you, you can get you a little pot and you can put some greens in it and set it over in the corner. And you may have people that come on, oh, that's a nice plant. You saying in your head it's edible. You can literally do that if you have the proper lighting or whatnot. But you can literally do that. Let me tell y'all, then I'm gonna let y'all go. When we be doing like our deliveries and stuff, we have seen houses, they will have their windows and stuff open, but they have grow lights and they are growing all type of plants and stuff. All type of plants. So it's more people doing it than you know. It's more people doing it than you know. Like, we have saw multiple houses where it's just, you can see straight through the windows, and they have plants, and I can tell they not just, because they have the whole light set up right over, like they have the whole plant grow light and whatever and different things, and you can tell that some of those is just, they're not house plants. They're not all house. I could tell, a green plant when I see a green plant. I can tell most cabbage when I see a cabbage, okay? So it's like, okay, a lot of people is doing it. Someone won't even say nothing to you. And when you look at it, the people you talk to every single day will be fully stocked. And sometimes I'll be the one discouraging you, whether it's in your content, whether it's in your comments, okay, if you're a content creator, whether it's friends or family, and then go right behind your back and be looking out for themselves and stock up. It's sad, but it's the truth. It's literally the truth. So with all this stuff that's going on, who cares? If people is thinking that you know, maybe lame or maybe crazy for doing, who cares? Because at the end of the day, okay, at the end of the day, you're gonna have to look out for what's best for you, your family, and your household. Okay, and that's just where I'm at. That's just where I'm at. When it comes to this whole thing, because if you ask me, that place up there that's stopping, you know, and changing policies and not doing this and not doing that. I hope somebody's getting what I'm saying, because I don't want to get censored. That big place that's making all these different rules and stuff, when you look at it, only the wealthy is only these things. The wealthy is benefiting from a lot of these changes, not us. Not us, middle class, lower class, but not. You have a group of people that is making all type of decisions, telling you what to do. I think I'm finna care about somebody commenting on my eyebrows or my head bonnet or whatever. Because 9 times out of 10, sometimes they're not preparing, and them the ones that's going to be sitting somewhere hollering and begging those that's up there or on social media crying and this, that, and the other, that they don't have food, that they don't have this, that they don't have that. They'll be the same ones that when things go bad and they lethargic and all out of it because they hungry, they stomach licking their back, gonna be the same ones that be committing crimes to go and try to get food and stuff. But they spent most of their time trying to bring somebody else down because they want you to be just like them. And sometimes it's people that you know, sometimes it's not. You know, these are the ones that's going to have their stomach licking their back. Exactly. 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 And leaving comments like that when you can look at my videos, honey, I'm always well put together, whether I got a button on my head or whatever. I ain't coming on here looking like who did it and what for. So I knew that was a whole lot. That told me right there that person didn't have nothing to do. Couldn't say nothing but just try to nitpick. They'll say things that they know not true, but it's a mental thing. Their goal is to get in your head. That is the devil. That, if you ask me, that is the devil. Okay? That is the devil. All day, every day. And not the devil himself. That them people that's like that, that's their devilish ways. Okay? You know? That's their devilish ways. So I know some of you probably, that's content creators, probably have this issue. Because I know it's content creators that watch me that don't like me. And that's fine. But I'm going to tell you, if you're doing something positive, whether you like me or not, hopefully it ain't some of you that I'm talking to that's in my comment section, even though I know it is under these fake accounts. But I'm going to tell you this. When it happens to you, don't be discouraged if you know you're trying to help people truly. Okay? If you're trying to make sure people are, you know, doing what they need to do. If you have a channel that is helpful and beneficial in a good way to people, and people come over and do you the same way, don't get discouraged. Because there are some content creators that truly try to help people and is not doing different things. Don't get discouraged, because that's what they want. That's exactly what they want. Let them polecats talk. Okay? Continue to stock like you ain't never stocked before. Stock like you ain't never stocked before. Okay? Because you got two different types of people. You got multiple types, but two types you got the people that is kind, the people that try to do right, the people that are smart, and then you got the ignorant folks. And a lot of time the podcasts that come over and try to do things like that, they ignorant. Get mad with me, but don't get mad with me if you want. And then somebody try to come in, oh, she called somebody ignorant. If the shoe fits, wear it. If you ain't coming, just think about it like this for the ones that can't comprehend what I'm saying. And it's 9 times out of 10 the ones that want to make you be something that you're not, or want to paint a picture about you. If I'm over here minding my own business, not bothering nobody, okay, the one where I had the bonnet on yesterday, I'm telling people my numbers, I'm telling them about the car accident, I'm giving out information to help people. And you come over here gonna call somebody I look lazy and look like I don't, and I'm knowing you ain't no regular troll. What gives you the audacity to think that you can't be called ignorant? You can't do something to somebody and then ain't ready for when they come back at you, and then you want to go back and try to act like they the problem. See, I had people that say she quoting scriptures, but then she called somebody a pole cat. Sure did. Sure did. You don't get to provoke me and think I'm going to be your little stepping stone for you to walk all over because I'm trying to do right by God. You don't get to judge me in that way. Like some people, who do you actually think you are? Some people ain't got the common sense to even put that in their brain to understand it. So you are ignorant. You're ignorant. Point blank, period. If you don't want to be called that, don't get under these fake accounts and start. So even if it's a fake one or not, watch your mouth when you're talking to other human beings that's not doing anything to you. So in my book, you're ignorant. Simple as that. You are. And I think that's what people, that's what people get off. They think just because you're trying to do right by God, you may quote scriptures, this, that, and the other. They then think that you are now a weak link. Oh, yeah, she ain't going to say nothing because she trying. No. I ain't trying to put on a front for nobody. I tell you, I'm imperfect. I ain't trying to put on a front for nobody. You come wrong, I'm going to address you. Now, there's so many other things I can call you. Better be happy I'm calling you a polecat. Okay? Is it right in God's eyes? Probably not. But I'm a work in progress. Okay? But don't try to judge nobody because of how they react to you when you trying to provoke them. That tells me that's a clever devil. That's a clever devil. Throwing rocks high in their hands. You don't want to be called a polecat? Don't come at me in a disrespectful manner. And then I'm still going to go pray to God and read my scriptures. Simple as that. Yep. And after enough prayer to help me to not call you a polecat, then that's when I start calling you a polecat. But until then, no guarantees. Okay? No guarantees. All right? Y'all, let me get up off of here. And get out here and see what I can plant in the indoor garden and get these garlics and stuff together. So I hope y'all go take advantage of the deals. That is definitely my plan. I'm leaning more towards olives. I'm leaning more toward ALDI's. Shonda, stop laughing. Shonda, what you laughing? I'm leaning more towards ALDI's. Who was that told me something? Just said something about they did something with some olives. Because I'm over here talking about I'm leaning. That was Lena with her salad dressing. And I'm got olives on my mind. Okay? Okay, Olive. Yolanda. Okay, so let me get off of here, y'all. Let's work. Let's work to eat healthier, eat better, watch our stuff, know what we buying, prep like you can't, like you ain't never prep no more. What else? Grow your own food if you can. Try indoor and outdoor. Okay, these are all lifestyle changes. All things that we must do daily. Okay, so let's get that stuff done. See what we can do by the end of the year. How about that? See what we can do by the end of the year. Okay, and because we don't know what 2026 with these folks doing what they doing, we don't know what we done saw 2025. Wasn't it lovely? Wasn't it lovely? Isn't it lovely? Not really. I'm being funny. It was actually sad. With all the stuff, actually, when you think about it, I just thought about it even deeper. With all the stuff that has happened, nothing about it was lovely. But the people up in bigger places say it's lovely, say they made changes. They say they have made so many changes. But if you go back and look from New Year's Eve up until now, look at how many people done lost their lives. Different things that look like attacks that they say was not. We only can pray and try to prepare because we don't know what 2026 gonna be. And you already done start playing with the livelihood of people when it comes to food. So, those of you that can see, those of you that can hear, no matter what the naysayers say, prep, stock, pray. Prep, stock, pray. And continue to prep. I'm gonna say this. I said it a couple days ago. In some kind of way, shape, or form. I don't know how or the exact reason that will cause it, but I do think martial law is gonna get activated. It's all part of a plan. And so many don't see it. Okay? So with that being said, I will see y'all here in a little bit. Yeah, I'll talk to y'all in a little bit, okay, if it's God's will. Thank y'all for coming in. If I don't see you in the other live, thank y'all for coming in. I appreciate y'all. Bye.